Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm at the Stone Mountain Park, which is just a little ways east of Atlanta. And you've probably seen the Stone Mountain carving somewhere, but this is also, they have now turned it into a fairly good size theme park. Now, it will cost you $20 for parking per vehicle. However, there is no admission fee into the park. So if you mainly just want to come and see the Stone Mountain carving, you can do that for nothing more than the parking fee. However, they have about a dozen other attractions, and those you all have to pay for, and you can get individual passes for them, or you can buy an all-day all attraction pass for $38. So that's what I did, and I'm going to show you what those attractions are and various things around the park. So come inside with me and I'll show you around Stone Mountain Park. This is the carvings viewing area, and they've got a pond out here with these fountains going, and this grassy viewing area, and a few steps going down to it. And then over here you can walk down to this paved viewing area. They have this walkway that goes out to right along the pond over to whatever this structure is behind a fence. But they have this fence here all the way across the yard with these signs that says, "Please do not cross drone zone." Now I can only guess what that means, and I think you can too. I don't know the story behind that, but if you want a close-up view, that's about as close as you really need to be. You're not going to be much closer out by the pond. Now over to the right here, they do have a hiking trail that actually goes all the way around the Stone Mountain. Because the Stone Mountain is not a huge mountain system, it's just this Stone Mountain, which is not terribly large. So if you really want to, you can hike all the way around the Stone Mountain. And somebody told me that it takes about 2 hours to hike all the way around the mountain. It's really a beautiful place here, especially if everything is blooming. They got a nice fountain there. However, they also have a train that goes around the mountain, and that's a little more my style. They have this ropes course, and then over here they have what they call Geyser Tower. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'm sure the kids would love it. Here is a wider view of Stone Mountain. Gonna slowly zoom in to the carving. Wow, that's close. And there is the sky ride that goes to the top of it from over here. And then here is Memorial Hall. And there's the tram going up and down. They have a large buffet style restaurant here, right next to the gift shop. They also have a mini golf course here. If you're into that, you got some time, you can play putt-putt golf, as we used to call it.
Railroad this morning. My name is Joe. I am going to be your conductor and tour guide for this trip around the mountain. I'm standing all the way here at the very back of the train waving at you guys. Waving session, guys. Give them a friendly wave there. Congratulations! You guys did it. Well done. Go reward yourself. Takes our guests more than 825 feet up in the air, and the trip lasts just 3 minutes. Stone Mountain was first used in the early 1800s by the Native American Creek and Cherokee Indians. By 1845, that is when the railroad arrived on the scene. For here, it actually served as the jail. If you look closely, you can still see the bars on the windows. See those? Yeah, so if you don't behave, we can stop here and throw you guys in jail. Just kidding, we're not going to do that. Most of these other buildings up here on your left have been constructed in more recent times, and they are now used for some of our different shows throughout the different seasons. And this coming summer, Pebble Ridge Courthouse right here is going to be home to our family favorite show, The Gift. Stone Mountain is made of granite. Granite is a strong and attractive stone. It's also strong and versatile. For a detailed listing of where you can find Stone Mountain granite in all 50 states, visit the quarry exhibit where you Robert E. Lee. And on the right will be Thomas Stonewall Jackson. They are each riding on their favorite horse. Davis is on Blackjack, Lee is on Traveler, and Stonewall Jackson is astride Little Sorrel. The carving is certainly larger than life, isn't it? The entire surface area of the carving covers almost as much space as 2 whole football fields. Well guys, it looks like our adventure is slowly coming to an end here.
A tall person can stand totally inside the mouth of Blackjack. Robert E. Lee is in the middle. His head is 15 feet tall. His 3 acres in size, slightly larger than the carvings and figures on Mount Rushmore, located in the state of, can anyone tell me?
Virginia.
Where?
South Dakota, Virginia.
How many say Virginia? Raise your hand. How many say South Dakota? Raise your hand. There you go, South Dakota's got it. Alrighty guys, as we're heading up over the mountain now, visibility out here is about 50 miles today, so visibility is pretty good.
So now I get to have a view from the top. Looking down at the resort facilities there. You can see how big the lake is. You can hike up the mountain or you can hike down, and you can go both ways, or you can take the tram whichever way that you want. They've got this fence, so that's as far as you can go. Now you cannot go up or down the front side because it is just too steep. But they do have trails marked showing you the safe way to hike up or down. Unless you're really into mountain climbing, I would suggest taking the tram up and then hiking down. Much easier than the other direction. This is the back side of the mountain. Not much to see here, but the tops of the trees. But you can see the skyscrapers of Atlanta. Barely. Hard to see them through the smog. This is from an observations deck on the backside, and I found an interesting house down here. Wonder what that is.
Like SpongeBob cleaning the Krusty Krab at night.
Also, if you look to the left side of the car, you can see Stoneman's famous Memorial Car. In case you missed it, in the big screen, Confederate on the side. You guys actually came on a great day. Today's Karaoke Friday, so if anyone would like to volunteer.
Inside the museum here is a recreation of the stars on Lee's collar, actual size. And this is the bridle on Jefferson Davis's horse, recreated actual size. Here's a small recreation. It's about 2 feet high, and there's a close-up of the 3 main faces. But you're wondering what a puss moth caterpillar is doing here. Yeah, me too. And also, what is a Florida katydid doing here? Atlanta, Georgia. Boy, they grow them big, I tell you, in Florida. Big as a car. Ants and ladybugs are pretty big too around here. The bees are surprisingly huge around here. Don't want to get stung by those. And giant is right. Man, those things are like 5 feet tall. I don't hear any hissing, but they are moving around. Let's hope this is a harmless spider. That looks nasty. And look what's over here. Hercules beetle larva. Oh man. That's a yellow jacket, and they got several bumblebees. This thing is huge, but I think they're pretty harmless. The scorpions, not so much. And this one, much bigger and scarier. Yeah, he's moving. Man, look at that tail. I think I'd rather go with the tailless. This guy is pretty busy. Maybe they meant deadly mantis. Looks like this guy is having a meatball for dinner. This guy is kind of attractive. Nice wings. I've been to a few butterfly gardens before. I think I like this one the best. Nice. I bet when they originally carved these sculptures, they never had any idea that this place would someday be turned into a big theme park selling Dippin' Dots and funnel cakes. Good day, folks.